All right, I was actually on time today. Kind of crazy, but yeah, we're going to wait for all of the notifications to come out. Looks like we got a good amount of people waiting. So welcome, everyone. I want to welcome everyone to the new year. So we made it, thankfully. We're in 2024 now. Kind of crazy how quickly this past year went by. Literally insane. So today will be kind of a heartwarming live stream. That way we can all talk about our New Year's resolutions, if you guys have any. Also, how 2023 was for you. Was it a good year? Was it a bad year? Was it a lukewarm year? Because sometimes there are lukewarm years, and those years they're okay, but So anyway, we're gonna wait until all the notifications get sent out. Because on my tablet, I haven't even gotten the notification yet, but I do see already on the live chat we do have some people here already. We have Mr. Cory saying, "Yo, cheers!" Actually, cheers, Cory. So I have a little Cayman. So cheers to you. So from my New Year's get together with the fam, I had a lot of leftover alcohol, which is always cool. I guess, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy one Cayman, and that's about it. I feel like it's Sunday, but it's not. It's Monday, but it feels like a Sunday, especially since our work hours today. I had to go into work. And it was pointless. Nobody showed up. So we literally got paid to just sit on our ass. But that's besides the point. But Mr. Cory sending the epic energies, as always, from Winnipeg, Canada. Wishing everyone a happy new year. Got myself another bottle of wine from work for the stream. That's awesome, man. Let us know what kind of wine you got. Vicente's in the building. We got Mr. Vicente Ramos, our one and only channel moderator. So he's out here. What's up, Vicente? Hopefully you had a really happy new year. Here, let me move the camera because I like the illusion, because right here it ends, but I like for it to actually look like it's a never-ending wall of bands. So I'm gonna make a video soon addressing all the rumors about the Apple Watch Series X and all of these bands not being able to work anymore. All right, perfect. Yeah, that's a way better angle. If anything, I think I need to push it. There we go. Maybe that's a little too low. Hold on. I am showcasing my Georgia swag right now. But anyway, we have Jenna. New Year's Eve was last night, but it's okay. Hey, Jenna, nice to see you here. Happy New Year. Thank you for being on stream. Oh, yeah, I think that was all right. So there. Actually, that's a perfect angle right there. That's really good. All right, so Cory, how is the day, Juan? And we also have Nicole sending the hi, waving hand emoji. Hello, Nicole. I'm glad that you're able to make it onto the chat. But no, today was good. I did have my New Year's Eve celebration with family and friends, and so I went to sleep at 5, and I had to be up at 9. So realistically, it was 3 hours and change of sleep. And yeah, I haven't been able to take a nap. As a matter of fact, though, we did start out the year right by going to the gym, right? So the only thing is, I already messed up today. I posted on my Snap story, 2024 already messed up. And the reasoning is because I took my Beats to the gym, and the Beats had 2% battery left. It was the saddest thing in the world. And lately, I've been stuck on this new song that my little brother put me on yesterday. I know it is very popular, or was. And it's been overplayed, allegedly, from everyone that I've asked. But it's called Harley Quinn by, it's Marshmello and who? How do I, wait, I'm trying to use Apple Music here on the iPad, but it's weird. It's not, anyway, this is out. Oh, I see. Here we go. So songs, yes, sir. We're going to search up Harley Quinn. Hold on. There we go. By Fuerza Regida, right? So it's a really, really nice song that I've been stuck on, and it's a collab with Marshmello for anyone that listens to Marshmello. So that's the kind of vibe I've been on. Lately, I've just been listening to a lot of Spanish music. So anyway, Fatima says, Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year to you too, Fatima. Hopefully you had a really, really good New Year celebration. If not, that's okay. Sometimes the best kind of plans are the plans where you're just at home, you're chilling, you're vibing, you're just by yourself, and you're content with that. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, Fatima. Thank you for making it onto the stream. Cory saying, 2023 was not my best year. However, it's been a step up from the few recent years. Well, Corey, yeah, like I said, some years are like that. Some years are filled with just a lot of highs. There's some years that it seems like they're just never ending lows. But it seems like this one was just like a drifter year for you. For me, 2023 was a drifter year. Like, I mean, I wouldn't call it the best, but I wouldn't call it the worst either. I mean, there was a lot of learning experiences from this year. I mean, I did turn 28 this year, so going into the late 20s, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good though. Like, I'm feeling great at my age. Really just trying to hone in on the financial education as well as the gym. So always want to be on top of the gains, you know. Classic and Nicole both say Happy New Year's. So Classic and Nicole, Happy New Year's to you as well. I appreciate you making it onto the live stream. Vicente Ramos, need me to go over to help with the Cayman, Vicente? I mean, if you want. I was planning on sleeping at midnight, so I don't know what you got planned. I mean, pull up if you want, dude. King Tech HD, Happy New Year. How's the best for you, Juan? King Tech HD, I appreciate the Happy New Year's wishes. Nice to see you here on the live stream, man. Hopefully you enjoyed a really, really nice New Year's Eve celebration with your family and friends. Again, like I said, though, if you just stayed in, hey, sometimes that's the move. But cheers to everyone watching. I do have just this Cayman. It looks like squirt. So for my Hispanics, we know that squirt and tequila happens to mix really well. But anyway, Cayman is pretty good. This was actually I think it's the Cuban mojito flavor. Yeah, Cuban mojito. It's pretty good. Caymans do the job, and they're not like IPAs where they're super heavy either. Classic, my 2023 was a busy watch band and Apple Watch buying year. We love to see it, Classic. We absolutely love to see the Bandaholics. Cory says, the wine is called Anciano, number 7. You can find its info online from Spain. Asian oak barrels for 5 to 7 years. Woo! Man, Cory, that sounds bougie, I'm not going to lie. But Vicente says, what about the rumors about what's going on with the Apple Watch and the patent issue? So, great question, Vicente. Me working at AT&T, we kind of had to be informed of this. But no, so like it lasted for like 2 or 3 days where Apple was not allowed to sell their Apple Watch Series 9 and their Apple Watch Ultra 2 due to copyright infringement on the blood glucose monitor or sensor or whatever. That has since been lifted, but that does not mean that it can be put on again, right? So it's still in the air. But as of right now, everything is cleared. It's just a big politics show is what it is. I mean, like, if you really think about it, it's kind of silly. Fever. Nice to see you here, Fever. Fever Ray says, that would be so tragic if all these bands no longer work on the new watches. I know. So, Bandaholics, we may or may not have just like another 9 months left with all of our bands. But then again, I mean, sorry for the burp. Sorry, I know that was a little loud. I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like Apple would kind of like sell us a solution, right? So like if they did change the mechanism, I have to say that Apple knows their consumers. I mean, we've had these watch bands for like 10 years plus. So they got to do something about it. But only time will tell. And of course, the best coverage on the new Apple Watch Series X, you guys already know the best coverage is right here on the Juan and Only. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, which, by the way, that reminds me, I believe the goal for this live stream, if you guys can help me, I think we're supposed to hit 27 likes on this live stream, unless 27 was the last one. I can't really remember all that well. Let's just say 27. It might be 28. If it is 28, you guys let me know. But I think the goal on this live stream is the 27 likes. So if you haven't already, if you're joining in a little late, go ahead, exit full screen, and go ahead and hit that like button. So right now, my tablet is showing 15 likes. So we need 12 more, everyone. So let's make it happen so that way we can just keep crushing these like goals. All right. Hilda Covarrubias dice, feliz año nuevo para todos, lluvia de bendiciones. Ay, qué bueno, madre. Muchas gracias por tus muy bonitas palabras y feliz año nuevo para todos. Fatima says, what's your New Year's resolution? So not really. I don't really have a New Year's resolution per se. For me, what's a little more symbolic is birthdays, right? So birthdays for me kind of mean more than New Year's. New Year's more or less for me are just, I mean, it's just... See, my thing is you should not I think it's silly to want to make a New Year's resolution based off of a calendar, right? It should come from within. Like, you shouldn't have to wait on the new year to start making changes. If you want to start making changes, like I said, they have to come from within. You must have discipline as well. And so it's really hard, when you're doing it on your own. For example, something as hard as like learning guitar. Like, that's something that takes discipline and patience, like with a lot of things, right? Also with like going to the gym, that takes a lot of discipline and plenty of patience, because at least with the gym, it's delayed gratification, right? So like, if your goal is to build muscle, or if your goal is to lose weight, you have to put in weeks and weeks and weeks of hard work before you even start to begin to see results, right? And so that's my thing, right? Like, New Year's resolutions for me aren't that important, because either way, what ends up happening, I think there's a stat out there, a statistic that like 87%, which is a lot, right? 87% of New Year's resolutions get broken or canceled 1 month into the new year. Can you believe that? 87%. That means, let's just go ahead and round. That means 9 out of 10 people break their New Year's resolutions in 30 days. In 30 days, man. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, it doesn't need to start because of a calendar. It doesn't need to start because of a specific day of the week. It has to come from within, and you have to internalize what it is that you really want. That's why I don't really do New Year's resolutions, because I find them kind of redundant, right? Because again, I reiterate, shouldn't wait for a calendar for you to start dreaming, right? You need to do it at whatever moment creativity or inspiration strikes. But anyway, we have Slow DRV. Is it better to contact you on IG or Discord? Happy New Year. Slow DRV, probably Instagram. I know that I've been lacking recently on responding. I just really haven't been on social media all that much this month. But now that it's January, I'm going to have a lot more free time and a little bit more breathing room, because Q4 was crazy. I mean, just at work, and then, with the live streams and trying to put together whatever videos I can. But understand, I mean, it's really just me. And Vicente does help, with moderating. But with the whole content creation, yeah, it's just me from scratch. These videos are made. It's an idea in my head. And then normally what I do is I create my script. Then I have a general outline in my head of what I need to shoot for B-roll and stuff like that. So then I normally shoot my B-roll after I'm done scripting. You have to compile everything, import it into Final Cut Pro. You got to edit it. And at the same time, you got to think in the back of your head, what's going to be an attractive thumbnail? Because that's also very big, right? It's the presentation factor when it comes to the thumbnail, because that's the first thing people are going to see whenever they consider clicking on your video. So it's just a lot, but now at least it's January. This huge holiday rush is behind us, thankfully. And yeah, it's get right season, And so that's why even at the gym, just really making sure that I'm staying consistent, because that's what it's all about. Whatever you do, right? Just make sure that if you do have a New Year's resolution, and if you want to make, a positive change in your life, just make sure that you stay disciplined. And I know that it's really hard, but that's the one key thing that will get you to the next level. Is just being disciplined and sticking to a schedule. I always tell my friends, what I recommend is not manifest things to happen, right? But say them out loud, because I believe, again, this is also a statistic, but I don't know it off the top of my head, but you increase the likelihood of said outcome happening if you say it to yourself. If these words are muttered out of your mouth, then they have a higher probability of happening, right? And so this is why there's been many studies before of writing down your goals tremendously helps you in the long run stick and be disciplined to whatever goal it was that you were doing. And it's hard. I understand it's hard. Adulting is really tough, like we all have jobs, like at least here in America, like you have to have some form of income coming in. If not, what are you going to do, right? You need to eat, you need to pay your bills. But just finding your time, finding the passion to do things that you really truly are inspired and are motivated to do is a huge recommendation, at least from my behalf. But again, it's easier said than done. But I promise it starts with baby steps. Like I said, muttering these words. If you want to lose 40 pounds, take a good close look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm going to lose 40 pounds, and hold yourself accountable. Or likewise, like my goal is to put on more muscle, right? Hit new PRs or personal records in the gym. And so I must mutter these words into existence. I will hit new all-time highs in the gym this year. So saying that really, really kind of helps in making these things happen. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of power in actually like talking to yourself and like muttering the words of what you're trying to accomplish. It helps a lot. Trust me, try it in your life. And if it helps you, come back and let me know. Let me give a quick update. We're at 18 likes, guys. So we need, at least that's what it's showing me. We need 9 more to hit our live stream goal. So come on, guys, let's get it. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. All right, I'm here with the chat. Where am I? I think it's right here. Oh, Cory. Okay, here's the bottle's description. Anciano number 7, 2016 Reserve Rioja, de origen calificada. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. I might have to look into that. But Jenna said, I turned 21 this year, so I've been having all the good drinks at restaurants. Nice, Jenna. Hell yeah. Like, it's always nice when you can order some drinks, especially for the first time. That's really cool. That was pretty loud. Cory, I'm seeing 16 likes. What you mean, no New Year's resolutions? We hit that 100K. Oh, yes, my bad. But that was already originally the goal. If anything, it's going to be cranked into overdrive this year. You're absolutely right. We are going to hit 100K. Vicente says, and eat healthy, because if you're eating 5,000 calories and burning 2,000, you're going to lose fat. Exactly. Really, it's a simple formula when it comes to losing weight. It's just you must be at a calorie deficit. You need to be burning more calories than you're consuming for you to start burning away some fat. So yeah, but yeah, hopefully everyone has been having a pretty good start to the new year. I know I have. It's just at work, it was just such a long day. It seemed like the day was just dragging on forever. All right. Classic says, even if they did change the watch band, and even if they did change the watch band, luckily I have a few watches with 100% battery life, so I can skip the next watch generation and still wear my bands. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, even if they do end up changing the band mechanism, like, I mean, that doesn't mean you have to go out and upgrade, right? Like, you can still use your Series 9 or Ultra 2 or whatever for years and years and years and just continue using the old bands, presuming that they come out with a new mechanism. But of course, that just sucks, because that means that now going forward, when you do decide to upgrade, all of these bands they won't be compatible unless they make some kind of mechanism that allows you to wear them. So we'll just have to wait and see. And again, I'm kind of nervous about this change, because I evidently am a huge bandaholic, and I do not want to lose access to all these bands. By the way, my dashboard is showing that we have 33 concurrent viewers right now. So everyone, do me a favor, hit that like button. Our like goal for this live stream is 27. I want to say last Wednesday's live stream was 26. So let's hit that 27 mark. And hopefully just manifest good vibes for everyone this year. I think it's going to be a really good new year. I think 2024, I don't know, like the even years, for some reason, it might be just like a placebo effect, but for me, at least, I feel like the even years are just slightly better. I don't know. It might just be me, though. All right, Cory, I can mod too. That is right, Cory. If anything, I might have to make you a mod pretty soon. I know that Mike might also want to mod in the future. Vicente, I only mod and help with technical stuff. He does all the content. Cory says you can get a team going, then get an Instagram group of your mods going. That's fair. That is pretty good. Yeah, honestly, because my Instagram game is definitely going to start being on the increase. And then I don't know if it's the algorithms on TikTok, but a lot of people are starting to follow me on TikTok out of nowhere. And so I guess that's just the algorithms favoring my page. I don't know. But Vicente, if you can do me a favor, send my link tree for anyone that hasn't yet followed me on Instagram or TikTok, because on this channel, we're going to start posting a lot more like tips and tricks or tutorials, because, all right, so one thing, this is an idea that I've been thinking about, and I'm going to make this video, right? Because I released a video over the summer on how to factory reset an M1 enabled MacBook. Like, you would think that it's this easy thing to do, but like, unless you know what you're doing, it's actually kind of hard. Like, it's very intricate, and you just need to know what you're doing. So anyway, let me look at my channel analytics, because I uploaded that video in the summer, and since then it has been performing quite well. Let me look for it. Where is it? Yeah, so it's already at like 40K likes. And so what I'm gonna do is probably on my next off day, which is Wednesday, is make a video on how to perform a data transfer, which is the bane of my existence at work. If anyone has worked for any telecom companies, the bane of your existence is going to be data transfers. And like the thing is like, I don't mind them so long as people are cordial about it. Like I hate when people are really, really just kind of arrogant about coming in and expecting that we, AT&T, is the one-stop shop for all things tech. Like, dude, I'm not a technician. Like, I'm not gonna fix your phone, and I'm certainly not gonna help you log back into your Facebook. You're tripping, you know what I mean? All right, we're now at 22 likes. It seems like we are going to hit our like goal, hopefully. I mean, with the help of you guys. So we just need 5 likes and we're there. Let me ask one last question, guys, because I'm going to try to keep this live stream a little bit short, mainly because I need to do some bureaucratic stuff after this live stream. I'm going to be traveling in the next week to Colorado, so that's going to be really, really fun. And so just booking stuff, getting everything ready. I'm talking like I mean, it's going to be me and my brother, and like we already have a place to stay, but obviously when you travel, you either have to pay for Ubers, or you can rent a vehicle. And because I think he couldn't rent it because he's under 25, and like I think if you don't want to be taxed up the ass, like it's just if you're 25 or older, which makes me feel like a grandpa, right? Then you get some kind of discounted rate. So yeah. Here, let me catch up here with the live chat. Slow DRV says, for New Year's, I wanted to start making videos on YouTube to come out of being camera shy, but I suck at editing. I have been wanting to ask you for someone that's new in iMovie, good to start. Slow DRV, yes. So if you start on iMovie, then you will naturally move on to Final Cut Pro. So Final Cut Pro, it's a big learning curve. Editing in general takes time and patience, right? So nowadays I can whisk through a video, right? Because I mean, it's just kind of like muscle memory at this point. And something that I would recommend, Slow DRV, is learning your keyboard shortcuts. Those are going to save you so much time. That way, like whenever you need to slice a portion of a video, you can bring up the blade, which is B. So you press B instead of having to use the trackpad to go to the settings and manually have the blade show up. So you just press B, right? There's also a snap feature in Final Cut Pro and iMovie where, like, if you have two separate clips, right? Let's say you slice them in half. So that snap feature, what it does is it'll take the first segment, right? So this video, that segment, and then if you place another segment of a video right in front of it, it snaps them together so that it's just a very natural kind of progression in your video. That way you don't have these awkward spaces where there's nothing on screen. It just snaps in, and then you can just edit. And so it's just very convenient. But like I said, if you need more pointers, if you need help, definitely 100% Slow DRV. Message me, and then that way I can give you some pointers, because there's a lot to learn when it comes to iMovie. All right, let me see, where else was I? Vicente, just don't get super bulky. You have a Latino suave face. Super bulky muscle Juan would throw it off a bit. Okay, so I appreciate the recommendation, Vicente. Nah, I'm not trying to get super duper bulky. Like I don't wanna look like a roid head either. I mean, something just natural, something that just looks normal. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be like those guys that have like their shoulders are bigger than their damn head. You know what I mean? So anyway. All right. Jenna Rose, I think he'll make it work. I don't know. Gareth with the what's up, bro, with the 2 Z's. Happy New Year. Gareth, Happy New Year, man. Hopefully you spent some quality time with friends and or family. Or if not, hopefully you just had, some time to yourself to just kind of relax and welcome the new year in. All right, Vicente Ramos. Or no, wait. You mean like selling adapter type items? Sounds a great idea for Apple. Maybe. Cory said more mods will push your content, man. Definitely. I think so. So Cory, I mean, you join all of the live streams as well. I'm probably gonna have to make you a mod. So just be patient with me. I'll reach out to you soon. But Vicente did just put in my link tree right there, guys. So if you guys have not followed me yet, go ahead and do so now. Nicole, okay, yeah, with the mountains and the snow, that's what I'm so excited about. The views out there are going to be immaculate. And I've never been out there. That's the thing. Like, I've never been out to that part of the country. And I'm just really, really excited. All right, we have Fatima saying that's the same thing with Rogers here in Canada. We all feel like it's our one-stop shop for anything tech. I've never heard of Rogers. What is that? Is that like the equivalent of AT&T? But that's awesome. Yeah, it's because, like, I don't know what's up with people. Like, sometimes people will show up and, like, I'm telling you, just so entitled, so bratty. And it's just like, you know, sometimes it's like they want you to hold their hand the whole time. And it's like, dude, I get that technology. It's a lot of like, I understand that not everyone was born into tech, right? Like, I was born in 95. So all of this stuff just comes naturally to me. I get that for anyone born, you know, like in the 80s, 70s, 60s or whatever, I understand that there's a big learning curve. But it's the resistance and the refusal to actually learn that really gets to me. It's just like, why would you not? And then on top of that, you know how some, not all, right? But some older people, bruh, like I don't know what it is sometimes about some boomers, not all of them, but just like very little patience when it comes to like doing things themselves. They want you to do everything for them. Again, I'm not stereotyping people that are older than me. It's just from my experience, that's what I've seen. So anyway, what's our like count at? I see 23. So yeah, we just need 4 more likes and we're there, guys. That's what I'm seeing right now. Let's make it happen, please. Vicente, cut, copy, paste, trim, mute, etc. will save you time with shortcuts. Hella time. What you mean, hella? So DRV, thank you so much. I didn't know about the snap feature on iMovie. I'm going to try that tomorrow with a couple clips I have. So Slow DRV, there's also a shortcut, right? So you can either, because you have to like enable it, but I think if you just press N, your letter N on the keyboard while you're in iMovie, that activates that snap feature. That way you don't have to guess and get it precisely to the millisecond. That snap feature is awesome. So press N, and then if you need to layer over a clip right after your first clip, boom, it just kind of magnetizes them. And it's just this super smooth video with no awkward like black scenes or whatever. You know what I mean? Where it's just a black screen. Justine Ramos says New Year's resolution is to join live streams more consistently. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a really good New Year's resolution. I really like that New Year's resolution. So yeah, I like that, Justine, or Justin. Justine, I think it's Justine, right? Don't forget, Justine, if you haven't clicked like, do so now. Nicole says weather is supposed to be sunny, but the mountains have snow, so the views are nice. Nicole, I know. I'm super excited, and it's just like a few days away, which means that probably if you guys want me to live stream from Denver, I possibly can. I can take my I don't know if I should take my Shure microphone. I have another what's it called? A Samsung? Not Samsung, but Samsung. So it's this microphone, right? So if you guys want me to live stream from Denver, I could do that. Especially imagine if there's like some fire ass views or like imagine a live stream from a hot tub. That would be nice. Live streaming from a hot tub. But anyway, yeah, you guys just let me know if you guys would want me to live stream while I'm out there. I am thinking about vlogging the whole endeavor. I think that would be really, really fun to just vlog everything while I'm out there. It's time that I go on a vacation, man. It's been a while. I feel like I kind of deserve it too. I've just been working a lot, working on myself, so it's very well deserved. Slow DRV, I was in Denver driving truck and the views were so nice. I loved it. Everyone is telling me about the views, and so that's why I want to rent a vehicle. That way, if we get bored, we can just, you know, like drive in the outskirts of the city and then just start to see everything. You know what I mean? Cory, I am with Telus Fatima. I got 150 gigabytes of data at 1 gigabytes per second in Canada and US for $80 Canadian a month. I've been super happy with this plan. Nice. Fatima, yeah, it's like AT&T. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Classic. I was born in 1952, and technology has always come easy for this grandma. When I was a kid, I was always the one who adjusted the color TV. That is cool. See, Classic, you fall in the minority, I think, of like people who were not born into this, all of this technology. And it's cool that you adapt and you learn. That's what I'm saying. Like, so many people just get so set in their ways that like we'll sell them the phone, right? We make sure that they get their cellular service and everything. But yeah, the entitledness or the refusal to learn. This is why now I'm starting to switch gears, and I'm like, I will guide you through. I'll help you with a smile. You know what I mean? Because then that way they learn. And it's more of a learning curve, because it's more of a learning experience rather, because it's important. Like, this technology is here to stay with us. There's absolutely this tech is not going anywhere. It's here to stay. And so like, if I can help them learn and kind of try things on their own, I think that's very beneficial for people. At least I would tend to think so, right? King Tech AC, born in the 80s but still love daily changing tech. I love that, bro. King Tech, how old are you, man? So like, what year were you born? Yeah, I'm a 90s baby, born in the middle of that decade in 95. It's September. So yeah, you could use a natural light as light. You just need a good mic and stream from your iPhone. Just need to find an adapter to connect your mic to your iPhone. I think so. Yeah. And then Cory says cannabis is legal in Denver. Sheesh. I know, right? So I remember going to Vegas, and well, actually that's another story for another day, but Vegas was really fun. And so yeah, I'm just in general excited for everything in these next coming weeks. Guys, you guys give me a quick second. It's getting a little stuffy here in my room. I'm going to turn on my fan and then also grab my water bottle. So I'll be right back, guys. But again, a reminder, how many likes do we need now? We're at 24, at least that's what I'm seeing. So we just need 3 more likes. Come on, everyone. If you guys can help me reach to that goal while I do this real quick, that would mean a lot. So I'll be right back. All right, we are back. We are back, everyone. Just had to get a little bit of water, and yeah, I was just getting a little stuffy. But let me see how long I've been on stream. About 31 minutes. Yeah, guys, I'm probably going to end this one kind of soon, just because it is, I mean, after all, it is New Year's, and then I did have like 3 hours of sleep, so I might call it pretty soon. But let me go ahead and get an update here on the likes, because we have to hit the goal. We have to hit the goal. So literally we're 2 likes away. Okay, so if anyone can log in, or if y'all have someone nearby, if there's a friend, a parent, a sibling, a child nearby or whatever, tell them to grab their phones and hit like. We're 2 likes away. All right. I'm going to go ahead and finish up here with the rest of the live stream chat. Fatima says, Cory, oh, wow, I pay $120 with Rogers. I have 40 gigabytes iPad data and watch data. Dang. So wait, Fatima and Cory, are unlimited plans popular over there in Canada? Because, I mean, that's almost all that's sold here in the United States. Like, if you don't have an unlimited plan, I kind of feel sorry for you, because I mean, like, data here in the States, if you're paying per gigabyte, it's so expensive. So most of the telecom providers, they just offer unlimited. Slow DRV, one more question about iMovie. Is there a way to transfer from my MacBook to the Mac and iPad without having to airdrop it every time? No, sir. So sadly, not yet. And that's something that I had to experience. I've asked that question myself, because it would be really nice to like start on my iMac, for example, and then if I have to go mobile and if I have to be somewhere else, then I can just bring my MacBook and continue working. But sadly, not yet. You're gonna have to airdrop every time, and I know that sucks, but yeah, it is what it is. Yes, we got to 28 likes. We're there. We got there. Shout out to everyone. I really appreciate y'all so much. That's another burp. Dang. All right. King Tech HD 1986. Awesome, bro. I feel like, I don't know, like just the 80s and 90s, I just feel was like the time to be born, man. I've always said King Tech HD that being a teenager or young adult in the 90s must have been really cool. I mean, clearly at the end of the century in 1999, I was only 4, so I mean, yes, I'm a 90s kid, but I actually didn't get to grow up in the 90s. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. As an adult, that is. Vicente dice, "LOL, well, that's another story for another live." Dang, Juan showing that chest hair. Oh, my bad. So I do have a hairy chest. I need to actually shave it because I'm going to have my chest piece done with the 4 horsemen. There's going to be a massive piece in February. Guys, I'm so excited for that. And once I get it, I'm just going to put like a little sensor right here on my you-know-whats because I don't want to get like a strike. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys my chest piece once I have it. It's literally going to be the entire chest all the way down to the pec. So I'm kind of really nervous about that, but it's going to look fire. And that's why I've been benching so much. We're at 29 likes, by the way. We are going above and beyond. So thank you to everyone for your cooperation. Justine says, "What bands will you bring to vacation?" Good question. Since I'm going to be out there in Denver, I mean, I have to have bands for going out, for dinner. I don't know what kind of excursions we're going to do over there, but I'm definitely going to want to work out at a gym while I'm over there. So I'm definitely going to take some sport bands, maybe a solo loop, a woven nylon, a metallic band for sure, and then maybe an Hermes. So I have 5 bands. That way I can have, kind of a different variety to choose from. Fatima says, "Cory, you have a great plan. Hang on to it. It's hard to come by in Canada, especially with the big 4. Interesting. So it seems like you guys have many choices. Here in America, there's like 3 big ones. It's T-Mobile. It used to be 4 when we had Sprint, but Sprint and T-Mobile merged together. But the big ones here in the States are T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon for the most part. Of course, there's others. There's like Cricket, there's Metro, there's all of these other ones, but those are the main 3. Kayla saying, "I'm here. You didn't remind me." Sorry, Kayla. Yeah, the live stream was today because we didn't do it yesterday. So sorry. But Cecilia, like the live. I appreciate that so much, man. Gerardo Flores says, "Just got an international plan from your provider. If you're traveling, when I was in Japan, $50 got me unlimited with T-Mobile." That's awesome. Where I work at, we have an international pass. You have to have it enabled. So you either have to call in to activate that feature, or you would come into the store and see a rep like myself, and then I'd help you with that. But AT&T kind of has something cool. They charge you $10 per day when you're traveling abroad. Now, granted, of course, you're at the mercy of whatever cellular infrastructure that country has, right? So with AT&T, you can travel to Mexico or El Salvador, for example, and you won't ever have to change your SIM. You'll just get a notification once you land in El Salvador saying, "Hey, would you like to activate a travel pass," right? By using data, you automatically opt in. So if you land and if you go to Safari or do anything like get on Instagram, boom, it automatically gets activated for you. And it's $10 per day. But there's a caveat there, and that's that after 10 days, you have the remainder of the month to be able to use your international pass at no additional cost. So the maximum you will pay, at least in 1 month, while traveling abroad is $100. Now, most people don't travel for that long, so that's why I feel like it's very convenient. King Tech HD, I logged into my other account and liked it. Man, you guys are really awesome. That really means a lot to me. We definitely hit the goal. So then, okay, I need to remember that for next stream, the goal is 28 likes. I'm going to remember that. Slow DRV, in a normal month, I use about 200 gigabytes of data. You're like me, dude. I use so much. At my job, I had to get the best plan, bro. Ain't no way that I was going to get like the starter plan. I'm on the internet way too much for me to have that plan. Cory, so every plan is unlimited, but when you hit your limit, they slow your data down big time. I scored a crazy epic Black Friday deal in 2022, and 150 gigabytes at $80 in Canada and US is basically unheard of. Well, Cory, I'm glad that you have. I'm really glad that you have a really nice plan. That's really awesome. That makes me happy. Fatima, in Canada, we don't have any unlimited plans from the big 4. Oh, gotcha. So wait. It is unlimited, but not truly, right? Because then it slows down. Gotcha. Okay. King Tech HD, I would recommend renting a vehicle, going to Garden of the Gods and Pikes Peak. Dude, 100%. I want to I might rent out like a Tesla. I always like whenever I travel getting the electric vehicles because, I mean, I drive a Volvo, but driving an electric vehicle feels really nice. And then finally, Cory, Fatima in Manitoba, every plan is unlimited. They just slow you down if you hit your cap. That's with any provider here. I know it's different between provinces. And then Fatima's in Ontario. So that's cool. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, so I think this concludes this live stream. I do appreciate everyone that pulled up. I sincerely hope everyone has a really nice end or start to 2024. Hopefully it's a year filled with more, I mean, most importantly, health and blessings, but also hopefully good fortunes and good luck this year, right? So remember that a lot of the times it's what you make of life and of your time, right? So if you just sit around waiting for something to happen, you know, with a lot of things in life, there's a window of opportunity. And that window is sometimes that the timing, you have to go ahead and take the risk sometimes because these opportunities come and go. And if you don't take advantage of them, then they're lost forever, right? So that would just be my recommendation to everyone is if you have an opportunity that arises this year, take it. Take the risk. You never know what can happen, right? Like for me, I didn't know when I graduated with my minor, I was in between like working at a big bank like near Atlanta or AT&T. And so I took the risk. I figured, well, AT&T is a lot closer to my house. It deals with my channel. It is tech related, so let's do that. And now here I am loving it, right? So I love what I do. It's also really great money. Like, I don't know, I guess a lot of people think that sales reps is kind of like not that great of a job, but dude, it's a sales role. And I just happen it's great for my personality, but yeah, I mean, I just hope and pray that this next year for me and for everyone watching is filled with blessings. Sincerely, you guys are awesome. I always look forward to these live streams. They're always such a blast. And thank you all from the bottom of my heart for always helping me smash my like goal. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be uploading a lot more this upcoming month. That's definitely for sure because I'm going to be a lot more freed up. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and clock out for now. I think it's that time of the night. It's a little late over here. It's getting on to being around 11. But before we go, Slow DRV did send a super chat of $1.99 saying estar a salvo y que Dios los bendiga. Thank you so much. So translation, may God bless everyone with blessings this year. So it was really nice having you guys here. Slow DRV, thank you so much for your super chat. You always know that I shout out anyone who of their heart voluntarily, you know, supports this channel. So those $2 definitely are gonna help, man. I really do appreciate that. So awesome, guys. I appreciate y'all. Everyone, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and crash pretty soon, but I will catch you all now. My live streams are gonna go back to their regular schedule now that the holidays are out of the way. So the next live stream will be in a couple days. It'll be Wednesday night at around the same time. So hope to see you guys there. You guys remind me next live stream, the like goal is going to be 28. We crushed that goal today. It seems like we have 30 likes now. Here, let me refresh. I think it's 30. Hold on. Yeah, we have 30 now. So awesome, guys. Everyone have a good night. I'll catch you all very soon.